Hello, collective. Welcome and welcome back. See Your Soul Through Revolution with me, Lise. This is going to be a general message for the collective. Today, we're going to take a peek at what you have, where your energy is at right now, and what you have coming in for you. All right. Then, we're going to take a look at the oracle too. I'll clarify if needed. But I was also thinking, what if I went on live tonight at 7 o'clock, let's say, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you guys come on live too. We'll have some fun. I'll do some fun readings. We'll ask the tarot questions about like the celebrities, like Puff Daddy. What's going on there? Right? And then towards the end of the live, those who have watched the live, all the way through, you can ask a question and I will do my best to answer it. The questions will need to be yes or no questions, or a question that is, can be answered in about a minute, right? Because anything over that, it's going to take too long. So, that's what we're going to do. So let me know in the comments, drop it in the comments if you want to come party at 7 o'clock when I go live. All right, so do that. All right, let's see. What do we have going on with the collective right now, Spirit? Where's their energy at right now? Show me their energy right now. Where are they at? This is crazy. I just did a reading on with another deck on Facebook, right, for Facebook. And the first card was the Ace of Cups in this deck, and now you have the Ace of Cups in this deck. It's amazing how Spirit works. Right now, you're at the Ace of Cups. You're in a place of love, peace, harmony, blessings, acceptance, self-love, self-respect, self-worth, not overgiving, making your own dreams come true, seeing the potential that you have in yourself. Things are good. It's a new beginning. For those of you, if this is love, right? This is a new beginning in love in a new way. If this is life, this is you living life to its absolute fullest. And it's like caution to the wind, because you know where you're at and where you're going in life. And where you're at, you don't need to have caution, because you're have surrounded yourself with people where you don't need to really, feel on edge like that, right? It's like that, what I mean about caution to the wind. You've surrounded yourself with good people. If this is business, finance, or career, this is saying you are content where you're at. You're happy. You're at the position you want. You own the business you want. You got the promotion you wanted. Life is good in that respect as well, and it's just getting better. What else? So it's the collective's energy. What's to come for them? What's to come? Spirit said to take all three. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the Magician, which is manifestation, right? But the last card that I read in the other reading was a completely different deck. It was an oracle deck of I think there's 50 or 60 in here, but it's not a tarot deck. Look, manifesting. This is on fire. Collective's on fire. So what's to come? You. So the overall is you. The Magician, resources, action, awareness, power, manifestation at its finest. And what do I mean by manifestation? Like in the Magician has everything that they need. The brains, the heart, the emotions, the passion, the fire, the mental capacity, and the resources and the know-how to do it. Then they co-create with spirit or the universe. They make it happen. It's like seeing what you want in the abstract and you pull it in, right? So you see what you want in your mind, your imagination, you pull it in and you make it happen on earth. There's so much happening for you. That's what's to come, is you. This reminds me of a Burning Man type effigy, right? And it's it's very powerful to me right now. It also reminds me of a fire god that I've seen. It also kind of looks like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a little, with the face right here. Never mind the horn, but the face. It just kind of does a little, which is, they were good guys. This also is reminded me of like a high priest or high priestess that's come into their power, an empress and emperor that's come into their power, and they're manifesting left and right. Like what you speak becomes reality because you are so on a high frequency. That's where we're at. That's the overall of what's to come is great things. And right. But the first card's always the strongest. This was the bottom of the deck. So this is the surrounding energy. This is what the read's about, is your manifestation, your magician abilities. The magician in the upright, magic with a CK, God, the divine, Buddha, Allah, gods, goddesses, whoever and whatever you believe in the Most High. It's like blessing you because you chose to work on yourself, bless yourself, and make shit happen, to keep moving forward, right? To not stop and you didn't go backwards. And now it's like all those hard times are behind you because you've went through the hard part now. Now it's all downhill. And the next hill that you're going to go up is not going to feel that bad. It's not going to be that hard because you've climbed higher mountains before. So it's like little hills and valleys because you've already climbed the big ones. So it's like in the aspect of it's not going to ever be like how it was if you keep moving the ways that you are. Simple as that. But the first card of what's to come, so we had the Ace of Cups of where you're at, who you are, where your energy is. Then you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is finances, promotions, reward, money, security, new opportunities, a brand new beginning on earth with finances, with money. It could be a house, a new house. It could be a promotion. It could be a new car. It's something substantial that is coming in for you because you earned it. 2 aces in a reading? Come on now. Then the next card is what's to come, the Hermit and then the 3 of Pentacles. So what you're going to be doing is taking this great little thing that you've acquired or are acquiring, right? And you're going to, some of you, you're going to keep it to yourself, some of you, in your own wisdom, solitude, your humility, because you're seeking detachment. You're keeping your cards close to your chest. For others of you, this is saying that you're going into solitude to just progress on this new beginning, and you don't need too many people to know what's going on. It's something like that. Because what's going to come out of that is you working with others. 3 of Pentacles, networking, study, contrast, work, focus, manifestation, success, working together. It's like that. So it's like what's to come is this awesome thing that's happening for you on earth that has to do with money or something to do with money, whether it's a new house, a new car, actual money, like a promotion, but it's something big. But you're taking the wisdom of this, and some of you, this new beginning that's coming, you might pull yourself back to introspect, which is what the Hermit does. And then what comes out of that, and for others of you, you're actually keeping your cards close to your chest because you're still removing people from your life. And so you don't want them to know about these great things that are happening because they're going to be leeches. Or worse than that, what could be worse, I'll tell you, frenemies. Those people that pretend that they're happy, but they're evil eyeing you, get rid of those fuckers. No, no, and no. Those friends that stay around to gain ideas from you and to get support from you, but they are just takers, takers, takers. And it took you a little bit to realize that, I guess. This could be family and friends. I don't say things for no reason. And when things come out, I say that. So that's what I'm seeing. So for some of you, you're going to be pulling yourself back and keeping the news to yourself until it's a complete go and you're like off and running. For others of you, this is you going in the solitude to reflect on your own insight, wisdom, and how to make, and what the outcome of that is the 3 of Pentacles. You're then working together. So if it's a promotion, something that came with a promotion might have been you have to do these different things in the office, right? or with your team, and you have to figure something out, right? And so you do that, you think about it, you go in introspection, you're like, I got it, and you figure it out, right? For others of you, this is, if it's a house, it's like, I see the house that I really want, but I don't want them to know how bad I want it because I want to counter offer with this much less and da 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 da, right? And then you're going to get it. Or I want to do some more research. So you go in, see the house, it's beautiful, you get the information, and you stay quiet, and then you either counter offer, something like that. If this, but there's an emphasis on keeping something close to your chest for a reason that's going to come out with the Three of Pentacles, working together, networking, studying, contract, working, focusing, manifesting. It's working, it's networking, it's like making it happen. But there's a lot of pentacles here too. So who I have out right now, I see Aquarius as the Magician as a personal reader, because the freedom and the forward thinking and the radical and where Uranus is placed. Ace of Cups, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have a lot of Virgo here. With the Ace of Pentacles, we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and we also have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Three of Pentacles, but then we have Virgo with the major arcana of the Hermit. You have two major arcanas in this read, which tells that means that these are life changing things that are happening for you, and it's for the good. Everything's in the upright, the energy's flowing, it feels really good, guys. Let's see if there's some of you might be inheriting some money. You might have an inheritance. Maybe you had a trust fund, an inheritance. Maybe some of you had a lawsuit. Maybe some of you got went to court, and you had to. There's something about receiving some money from something, right? For some of you, and you're being quiet about that because you don't want the wrong people in the mix, right? And then you're going to be moving forward. It's like you, an attorney in the thing, right? To get the finances in order. For others of you, this is just like how you figure it out. For some of you, if this is a divorce, you're getting something, but you have to use your wisdom, right? And to work on something together, right? It's something like that. That was just what I was getting. What is there anything that could be hindering the collective at this time? Wow, that's awesome. So in the other read, we had the Star at the bottom of the deck. You have it here. We also had the Queen of Swords. Now you have the King of Swords. This is amazing. It's showing how spirit works, how the energy works. It's just the conscious collective. Where you're vibing at it, it's how the cards are going to come out. So what might be hindering? There's like a small remnants of you. You're okay. So the star, I don't really see it as the healing side of the star, right? I see it more as you coming out as like bam, I'm here, hello, right? But what could be hindering you is you might still be hurt a little about something, or not even hurt. It's more like shy, something like that. Shy about a connection, or shy about a party, shy about, or you don't feel like you can trust an invitation. Something could be, maybe you feel like something's too good to be true, and that could also be why you kept it to yourself too, or were. But so what's hindering is your own thoughts, your own mind. But look, the King of Swords is here to say you don't need to worry, because what is coming in, it's fair, it's honest, it's reasonable, it's logical. You have the knowledge. And also for some of you, if you're writing a book, this is the card of the writer. Like a biography or autobiography type, like a nonfiction. Yep. And then if I go backwards into the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles underneath it, and then the King of Cups right here. Wow, guys. This is like saying, With the Knight of Pentacles, you were very cautious, thorough, realistic, unwavering, slow and steady won the race, right? And that's where you're at. Maybe it's just like because you're still at the Knight of Pentacles, because if I'm going backwards, then this is showing what, because this is like what could be hindering what's to come, which is the what's to come was the future. So if I'm going backwards in that, it's going to bring us to the present, right? See how it works, kind of? And so you were slow and steady with something, and maybe something came a little quick, or it's finally here and you're like, wow, is this real? Can I trust it? I'm here to say, yes, you can, because we go further back than that. The King of Pentacles, which was the potential for the money that you could make. Some of you could be in, some of you could be a sponsor if you're in NA or AA, because I'm seeing that here, that it's volunteerism. It's also for a philanthropist. It's someone that's wealthy or it's wealth. Stability, success. You could be a manager too, or something like that though. Yeah. It's all here, guys. So really what's hindering it is your own thoughts. You can trust this. You can, have hope. The hope that you had it should turn into joy, right? The trust that you had, trust the invitation, trust the promotion, trust the forward movement, trust it. It's also saying to use your crown chakra. You're going to be getting downloads, ideas that are going to come out of nowhere. Communicate with that. Write it down and see it through. You have hope, trust, balance, love, faith, renewal, joy, a lot of joy. Some of you could be invited to a party, invitation, promotion. It's just your thoughts that are hindering you. Your spirit may feel a little unrested, but that's just because you're jumping into something new or something that's taken a long time to get here. And now that it's finally here, it's like, okay, now what? And like you froze, but no. That's just something that happens to us. At fight, flight, or freeze, right? Sometimes we freeze because like, what? Maybe you were so used to things not going in your favor. Maybe you were, things that didn't pan out, and now this thing is panning out and you don't want to jinx it, right? Well, you're not going to. I'm here to say you're not going to. I apologize about the chomping. I hope it wasn't chomping too much, but I try not to chew the Nicorette gum when I'm on air, but I was really craving nicotine and I do not want to go back to smoking. I've been doing good for months now. I don't want to break my pattern. And I'm slowly coming off the gum too. All right. Anything else that the collective might want to hear? The Lovers. Emotion, temptation, health, passion, love. The twin of the soul. Some of you are coming into love, or you have come into love. And if you haven't, then this is you finding yourself in such a brand new way. It's also finding yourself in another. Now, whether this is, in work, it could be like, how people will say, that's my work wife, that's my work husband, that's my, like that, regardless of what your sex or gender is. It's like that, like finding a companion in the work, right? Or your right-hand man, or maybe you're their right-hand man. This reading is a lot like the last reading I did. It's crazy. Different cards. Some of them are the same, but the meanings are all the same. It just, check me out on Facebook if you want to watch that reading. All right. That's what I have for you, collective. This is what you're coming into. So for those of you that are looking for love, that's here. For those of you that aren't, then this is just finding somebody that is like your friend, right, or a coworker or something like that is like you. It's like finding yourself in someone else on some level, whether it's like professional, social, romantic, right? Some of you could be rekindling family ships too, like a sister or brother, something like that, right? For those of you that are on a twin flame journey, this is saying that you're meeting your twin. Do not take on the twin flame journey just because I said it. If you're already on it, then you're already on it. That's just, I don't even like to bring it up that often. I only bring it up when it appears and it shows itself. And it showed itself with the Four of Wands first, but you know, there was another way I could take it. And now with the Lovers too, it's showing, so there could be a potential for marriage or a upswing on the twin flame connection with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I just don't always jump to that as the first thing, because I understand, you know, people come to tarot for guidance, and the last thing I want to do is give you bad advice, right? So, you know, with the Four of Wands alone, it can be seen as a twin flame card, but with the cards surrounding it, I didn't, you know, it didn't show itself more than that, so I didn't bring it up, but then it wanted to be seen because then the Lovers came out. So for those of you on that journey, this is the one. That is the one. Or you're going to be coming back into union with your twin, right? And for those of you that it doesn't apply, just let it fly, because there's all those other things I told you that the Lovers can be too, including the love for yourself. And so because of that, all this success is possible because you chose to what? That's right, work on you. And that's what I have for you guys. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you would, if you're going to hop on at 7 o'clock when I go live, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do like some celebrity, you know, gossip, spiritual tea, and then I'll answer some questions. All right? I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.